I'm sorry.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm Mboka Mwilambwe, the current mayor, and I've been a resident of MCGOP for the past 34 years. I came here as a student. I've been at ISU, not only as a student before from 1990 to 1996, but also as a full-time professional at ISU. So, and I've worked in the areas of student development, but also civil rights investigations. I was appointed to the Bloomington City Council in 2011 by Ward 3, Ward 3, which is on the east side. I was appointed by former mayor, Steve Stockton, and I was elected in 2013, and then in 2017. And then I was elected as mayor in 2017. I decided to run for mayor because several community members, including Mayor Stockton, had reached out to me and expressed concerns about the fact that the city could be heading in the same directions as other communities that were being torn apart by the George Floyd issue, but also COVID. So if you remember at the time, we had a council that was fairly divided, was making news, not always in a very positive way, but maybe saw my calm demeanor as a collaborative style, and desire to find compromise as the kind of leadership that was needed at the time. So I'm very happy to say that we now have a council, because we've insisted, I've always insisted on civility. We have a council that works well together. We don't always agree with one another, but at the same time, we're able to move a lot of things forward. So I'm proud of a lot of the things that we have accomplished in the past few years. If you pay attention, we renovated our public library, we built the Neon Quiet Center. We also used ARPA funding to help fund some roads and sewers and other things, and to complement the amount of money that we put forth for street repair and other infrastructure. We finally have a downtown streetscape plan. That is something that has been languishing on the sidelines, for a little while, but here we are. I think it's probably about 30 years or so, but here we are now. We have a downtown streetscape plan, so I'm very proud of what we've done. We've provided support for new business ventures such as Herrero and also Rivian, and we also have ISU now in our backyard with Anjali Road, which is fantastic. We've kept public safety as a priority. We've provided a lot of support for police, but also for the fire department. And now, this results in fairly low crime compared to other communities. We've also enhanced our arts and entertainment division, and now you have a lot of programs. The arena, which was called the Coliseum, went dark for a little while, but now we have a lot of stuff going on there, and we even have hockey, which is the highest level of hockey that we've had. We've also reached out to a lot of our federal partners, federal, state, local officials for additional funding, for grants and things like that. So I think we're doing very well there, and we're going to continue to be aggressive in that area. So moving forward, I can go through a laundry list of things that we've done, but moving forward, I think one of the things that I want to do is to focus on housing, which is a critical need in the community. Everybody knows that, whether from Bloomington or Normal. We're going to continue to focus on infrastructure, allocate more funding where we are able to, depending on the budget. We're going to continue to revitalize the performing areas such as downtown, but also work on the mall. It's private, but we're going to do what we can to try to make it happen. We're also going to make some reasonable targeted investments, when it comes to, that's what I'd like to do, when it comes to quality of life, things that are missing for some of our residents. And economic growth is also another area that I want to focus on, but I think with economic growth, housing is a big part of it. As you heard earlier, there's quite a bit of movement because of employees who are living elsewhere and spending their dollars elsewhere. So we need to bring those back in. And I think housing is the key to that. So as you can see, there's a lot that we have accomplished in my opinion, my first term as mayor. But I think there's a lot more that we can do because Bloomington and Normal, I think, are at a critical point. We have a lot of, we are local economy, and I think this is a time for us to take advantage of that in order to move us forward, and to really build a more resilient economy. And I will stop there.